Hey guys, this is Chubs coming today with another tutorial. This one will be covering how to create crushers in Doom Builder 2. I got this request from one of my viewers and subscribers, so I figured I'll go ahead and get this one out of the way. It's actually a very simple one to do. So first, as you can see, I just have a regular room, player start down at the bottom. The first thing about crushers is you can do those in one of two ways. You can either use a walkover line or you can also use a switch. So in this case, I'm just going to use a walkover line. So I'm actually going to be pretty evil with this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a sector here that contains the crusher, which will come down and it's going to crush some enemies that will walk into it. So you just saw what I did there. I created a small sector. The reason I left this side over here blank is because I'm going to use this as a wall that you can sort of hide behind. So you can go ahead and create another sector about right here. And I'm actually going to increase or decrease the width of that. So it's about like that. And that should be okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place just two simple enemies here. A former sergeant and another former sergeant. And I'm going to make them face the wall opposite of you. That way they won't see you as soon as you begin. So what we're going to do first is just go ahead and go into visual mode by clicking that. And we're in here. So here's the crusher sector. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to raise the ceiling. So I'm going to select these, raise the ceiling on all of these a bit. Clear, press C. It'll unselect these. Now, to let you know that this is going to be the crusher, sorry about this camera, I know it goes crazy when I do this, but raise this up just a little bit. That should be okay, just by a little bit there. And for this, since this is going to be a wall that you're going to hide behind, just go ahead and increase the height of this all the way to the ceiling. There we go. So, I'm going to go ahead and give textures on these sides here. Okay, that looks good. I'm actually going to lower the ceiling there just a little bit. So as you can see, I've increased the floor height and I've decreased the ceiling height just a little bit. So let's go ahead and give textures to the top and bottoms of these. So as you can see, I just selected all four of those, which is something new you can do in Doom Builder 2. Hold down Control and right click, and I'm just going to assign it a step texture. So click steps, and I'm just going to use this one. Should be fine. So as you can see, it blends in nicely there. Since this is going to be a crusher, I'm going to give it a different floor and ceiling texture to make it stick out. I'm going to go to base. I'm just going to make it black like that. Actually, that looks ugly, so I'm going to go with blue. Actually, that looks ugly also, but I don't care. So, anyways, as you can see, this is pretty much, we've done most of the work already. All you got to do is press W to get back into the regular editing mode. So now we're back here. You can see the different blue textures there. So to make it a walkover line, go into line mode. Since this is the line, the one I'm highlighting here that you're going to be crossing, right click it to select it and give it a tag down here. Give it a number you haven't used yet. Since this is a fresh map, it's going to be 1. So it'll assign me 1. Click OK. Now press S to go into sector mode and right click just the crusher sector. Give it a tag of 1 also. That way it'll be connected to the line. Click OK, go back into line mode. In this step right here, I should have done this earlier, but right click it, the line that I talked about earlier that you're going to cross. And right here where it says action, you'll want to click right here. And then once it comes up with this, right there where it says crusher, click it to expand it, click the plus symbol. And since this is going to be a walkover line, I'm going to make it happen just once, so W1, which means walkover, and once. Start with fast, fast damage should be okay, the first option. Then click OK, and we're done. That's all you have to do. So once you go back in, nothing has changed in 3D mode, but You can see the crusher. These two guys are actually facing towards this wall. And so once it begins, this is what's going to happen.